Press start to begin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Super Bonus Round. We are back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm your host, John Mookie Jam, joined as always by my co-host, Jad Peanut.
Hey!
And the Honorable Rich Raymers 767.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
And this is the last trial day of Turnabout Goodbyes. It's now or never. It's either this or Edgeworth gets hanged. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood.
Come on, don't be all in the silence like every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Well, this is out of character.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Nothing has changed.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness? Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
Why I left court.
Sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did.
I forgot what voice he did for a minute.
But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow.
Dude, that, even so, you don't get to just leave court without permission.
I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I ain't got one. So, my testimony yesterday stands as is.
And he goes back to sleep.
Very well. Judge! Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, I'm gonna prove it.
Okay,
So all his entire testimony sucks ass.
it does.
You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yup. Seems like it.
Then how could you know you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what is going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
He tries to see what's going on in his head. He sees like one of those monkey statues just clapping with the cymbals.
You mean from Toy Story 3?
Yes. And press this one too. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies!
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma!
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. Yanni Yogi.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar.
That was that cartoon I watched when I was a kid.
Hey, boo boo. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident.
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. No. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
And you're never gonna bullet guess in a million years, Rich, how we prove it. Never.
This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints in this file from Yanni Yogi's 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
Yeah, because you took the fucking file!
What? What? No fingerprints? You see, he's actually a lizard man.
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with stuff. Yup.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints...
Wait, I've got it. Yanni Yogi could not ship with his ass. Check him!
Yes! Check him, cavity search! Go full roto-rooter! I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No, the way we're gonna prove his identity is even stupider than that, if you can believe it. No!
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case has been decided, no?
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
That's not entirely true.
Nick, what are you gonna do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief.
Funny you should mention, prosecutor. Yeah,
That's
very
what he wants to. Oh my God! You're gonna cross-examine the fucking.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot.
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to.
Your Honor. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up? Oh, on my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. This is one of the famously stupidest scenes in the series.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
It was your idea. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, I hope you're ready for the consequence.
You get the taser up the ass this time.
Quickest way to clear the shit out of it.
I would know. Tried it myself.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Yes. Let the parent take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
That's quite a bird, and that's quite a parrot. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me.
Just like my ex-wife
It must hurt.
and my grandchildren.
It must hurt. Oh, God damn it. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
No! Ahem. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Did you ever think in a million years we'd fucking cross-examine a parrot?
I
No.
remember cracking up when I first played this.
Yeah. And they even adapted this in the live-action movie.
Hello.
I'm doing the whistling because Austin can't do it.
Thanks.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far.
God damn.
Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right. Well, Rich, as stupid as this sounds, remember some of the things the parrot can say.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Well, Rich, remember, as stupid as this sounds, the parrot. Think about what the things that the parrot has been saying. Who is your owner?
Hello.
Press the first statement. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
All right. What do I say?
As I recall, 2 days ago.
Polly, have you forgotten something? Wah! Don't forget DL6. Wah!
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker has something to do with DL6.
Polly, have you forgotten something? Uh-oh. Hello. Wah! That's not what you were supposed to say. Forgot something. We forgot. Hello. Wah! Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? I think you have to say her name first and then it comes out.
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
I am following the guide though, so this is supposed to happen.
Okay.
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karmer expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when asked if we've forgotten anything? All right. Same thing.
I
but,
wouldn't put it past him.
all right. Same line of questioning again, but we ask it something different. What's your name? You're scared to say her name?
Polly, what's your name? Polly, Wah!
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that the parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course.
Yes, it does.
Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluff a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... It's,
That's that.
All right, so we didn't read this. Look, go through this and the answer will become clear. Date, December 28th, 2001. Location, elevator, district courthouse. Air and elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No incident found on the scene. Victim data, Gregory Edgeworth, age 35. Defense attorney trapped in the elevator, returning from the lost trial with son. Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in the heart. Murder was wired twice. Suspect data, Yanni Yogi, age 37. Court bailiff trapped in the elevator with Edgeworth. Memory lost due to oxygen. After his arrest, fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide.
Aha!
Aha!
Named it after his wife.
The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Page 3. Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to the pair's name? Page 3.
Suspect data.
Suspect data.
It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See?
Indeed. It does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7! She's only 7!
Indeed, Mr. Wright, that's fucked up.
Indeed, alone is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I gonna find that?
Where the fuck are you gonna find that?
Nick, we're getting closer.
Don't forget, Polly responds to 3 things. What's your name? Aren't you forgetting something? And one other thing.
One more, if we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what?
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Even though it's just hello and squawk.
Okay, just press.
Maybe I'll get her to say the number that's safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Is the date of the DL6.
Polly, what's the number to the safe in the shack? 120, 1228, 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot.
It just gets stitches.
Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does.
Yep. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Social proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's identity?
DL6 file case again.
Yeah, page 1. DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright? Where in this file something relating to case summary?
It's on the case summary page.
Case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah!
He used the date of the DLC incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Jesus fucking Christ, when will it end? Ah, that is not tangible proof. I set my... Thanks for telling us.
Why would you
I
say
set
that?
my ATM card number to 0001 because I'm number one. Now take all his fucking money.
You need his account number still.
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached the conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, there is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
And don't let him run away this time.
Witness. Tell us your name. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay.
Oh!
What the?
I've accomplished what I wanted to do.
I'm done.
You mind if I do the voice now, Rich? Because
It's up to you, because like we made him a bit as Yanni Yogi. If he's Johnny Yogi, then he's accepted his identity as Yogi the Bear. It's up to you guys, though.
All right,
Nick,
then if
he
he's
looks-
gonna do the yogi part, then fine.
Nick, he looks totally different.
Yeah, he's not a human at all. He's a bear with a tie. This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
my name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as bailiff in this very court.
Order! Yanni Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond? Then tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. I swiped that picnic basket. They put me at the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound.
I mean, you did mispronounce his name.
He told me what.
Make me innocent. Get me off the
Excuse me,
hook.
child.
Stop from me from yawning.
Sorry about that. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing.
Boo boo.
Then this year, 15 years later,
I found Boo Boo. He jumped from the building.
a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. Yeah, he didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it.
To get back on Cartoon Network!
Finally, attention, have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth.
But first I took out Ranger Smith.
I'm coming with this, don't fit the Bills policy. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
He ate my picnic basket, that fucker.
I'm not on liberty to speak on the matter.
You're in court. Yes, you are.
Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
No, that was the game that did that, not me.
Hey.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Ready?
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Don't celebrate just yet.
Did someone just say objection?
Then did you notice Von Karma smiled when I cut to him?
Yes.
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth!
God damn it! Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell him he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell him he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh, what do I do? Raise an objection. The judgment's already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. God damn it, Edgeworth! For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? For the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit... I'm pointing to something, but it's me.
I'm pointing at a mirror that you can't see, Your Honor.
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this, except maybe I should go shit with my ass. Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess to shit with my ass. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. And then cue the sound effect.
What sound effect?
You know.
Oh, God. I forgot about that.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
And I've just wasted all of my bowels.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing?
I'm so scared shitless I'm shooting out of my own ass. Huh? Oh. I was just reading through
Pulling out a gun!
I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right. The only thing that's gonna solve it is the fucking, the bullet.
And we're gonna solve it some other time, though. What's the other time?
Next time on the Super Bonus Round.
No, can't you read? We're gonna solve it on December 28th, 2:30 p.m. No, I'm kidding. You guys are right. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
For the true ending of the case.